Kakausapin na natin sa ating linya si Professor Glen Imbang, Technology Management Center, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Professor Glen, nako, nice to see you again, ha?
Yeah, good morning. Actually, may class ako ngayon. Pero yeah, 30 minutes will do
Aha.
for the country, no? So, yun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, oo, narinig mo kanina yung binanggit nga ng ating Pangulo, ano, dun nung nandun siya sa
Mm.
pagdadagdag na naman ata ng units dun sa ating mga wind turbines, no? Yung mga ganon, attorney, Professor Glenn.
Doon na sana ako. Tama, so,
Oo, nabanggit ko din kanina yung yung aking nabasa tungkol dito sa Sweden kasi parang may yung sinasabi ng Pangulo na yung mga tungkol nga doon sa mga producers natin, parang ganun din yung sinasabi doon sa Sweden, no? Parang may mga certification sila na binibigay.
yes.
Sa tingin mo ba pwede nating marating yung mga ganon na nabasa natin tungkol diyan sa Sweden? By the way, ang Sweden ay tinatawag nila na one or most sustainable country o greenest country, no?
No. Well, anyway, actually, I discussed this with my, discuss ko to sa one of my students. And we nag-brainstorm kami. And eventually, I have around here mga 10 pages of highlights of what we have discussed.
Mhm.
And basically, yung binase ko sa 4 questions na sinabit ko sa akin. No? Anyway, we'll try to patch things
Sige
up
po.
and then the conclusion also yun. So, let me just, share this, situation. No? So, okay, Sweden, 41% renewable, 31% nuclear. May traceability na sila na kanilang clean energy also from the producers. So, this is basically, you have seen that renewable energy or green technology is actually socially shaped now in the country.
Mhm.
Sabihin, the country is already socially shaped. No? Meron tayong tinatawag na social shaping of technology. Ibig sabihin noon, na-shape na yung technology na to that they have accepted this technology as adopted. No? In-adapt na nila to. And that's already a system going on. Now, if we will be moving to the situation, yung electricity consumption ng ating ng bayan natin, according to sa SISA, no? Talagang from 2020 to 2060, no? Sabi nga nila, gusto mo daw ma-reach ang 32%, no? In terms of energy, no? So may ginawa siyang mga regression method, etc., no? Sabi niya, can be projected with biodegradable at saka non-biodegradable
Mhm.
waste, no? 30-40% makukuha ba natin to? Well, anyway, yun ang big question sa Pilipinas, no? Sa Japan daw at sa Singapore, incinerator pa rin sila.
Yun nga,
At
no?
meron silang, incinerator pa rin sila at may ginagamit silang plasma technology which I will share later, no? So,
Okay.
yun ang projected electricity consumption. Ibig sabihin, tataas talaga, no? So,
Mhm.
yun. Now,
Mhm.
itong lumalaki,
So,
itong waste,
Professor, attorney to. Professor. Oo, hindi. So, yun, doable yun kasi sinabi nga ng ating Pangulo, no, na by 2030, kailangan may power mix na tayo na sinasabi, renewable, tapos hindi renewable. Tapos by 2040, dapat mga ilang porsyento na, mga
30 to 40%.
30 to 40%, no, na gumagamit na tayo ng renewable. So, yun, doable ba yan?
Well, yeah, inaano namin itong situation na to, no? So, tinignan namin yung waste to energy technology. Ang net lang, taga after some analysis, based on our discussion, 7% lang mag-generate, no? Kasi incineration is, actually, sabi nga nila, itong ginagamit sa mga ibang countries, no? Incineration pa rin yun, no, non-recyclable, no? So, 7% na yung maximum, no?
Mhm.
And basically, Singapore, nagsimula sila early dito, 4% nagsimula sila, no? Marami silang in-implement, no? And eventually, yan, I think na-reach nila papunta sa 7% maximum, no? Now, yung waste to energy is a potential daw sa Pilipinas, no?
Mhm.
So, malaking wattage ang mapuproduce ito, no? So, ang pinaka-point dito, yung implementations, yung mga
Okay.
no?
So, yung
And
waste to energy, Professor, mga ilang porsyento yung pwede nating magamit doon?
Well, based on the 7% yung maximum yung nakikita naming na data, no. So sabi parang projection 7%.
Yung sa
no?
incinerator
So,
yun.
anyway, oo, so yun. So itong waste to energy, syempre mga companies na mag-involve diyan, no. May trend yan growing, no.
Okay.
So ang problema rito sa gobyerno, yung waste to energy banned by some government, no.
Mhm.
So yun. So yun ang point do, no. Pero
Mhm.
iba, sabi nga nila, ito may private enterprises na nag-aano rito, no. Now, looking at this, meron silang tinatawag na composting and incineration. So parang combination yun, no. Now, meron daw tayong bill dito sa Pilipinas, sa Bill 1746, hindi pa siya napapas, no?
Mhm.
So ito yung importante ito kasi meron daw nangyari yung shadow burning na nangyari, no? Or may shadow ban na tinatawag tayo dito. So may gumagawa, etc. Pero may ban siya, may partially banned ito sa Pilipinas, no? So yun. So itong Bill 1746 na to, maybe yung Congress natin might review this in such a way that they will be looking at this waste to energy technology, no? So yun. So may sinabi pa siyang Bill 11746, no? Now, how can we run this? Well, basically, government and private, no? Now, the question is, syempre, waste to energy to. Ito na yung pinaka-main point dito. What's the fuel for this? Syempre, basura, recycling, no? Yung talaga nilalagay, waste to energy, waste, yung mga waste natin. Lalagay mo doon, burn mo yun, and basically, you'll be using that to create at least a certain amount of energy, no? Now, ang question dito is, we have to review the Philippine recycling situation, no? Ang point daw dito, there's no real recycling in the Philippines, no? Kasi merong materials recovery facility.
Yes. At saka paano yung ano natin, Professor, yung ating Ecological Solid Waste Management Act?
Yung ang problemang nangyayari dito kasi nga ang point doon, may materials recovery facility ka, doon tinatapos, pinipenta yung mga kanakal. So eventually, may mga issues na siyempre nagkakaroon ng leakage, problem, nadadump sa river. So basically, yung buong recycling system natin is not really that great, no, in such a way that you can integrate this to the waste technology, no, with WTE, no, waste to energy technology. So yun ang malaking question dito.
So Professor, ito kasi ayan, medyo papasok-pasok lang ako, no. Yung waste to energy plant, iba ba ito doon sa naisip natin before na incinerator?
Well, ganun pa rin naman ang mga concept yan.
Oo.
Waste to energy. So, yung sabihin, basura, waste mo, burn mo.
Okay.
Ganun pa rin ang concept yan.
So bakit ano yung mga kailangan natin para magkaroon tayo ng waste to energy plants?
Ito, nung nag-usap kami, ito yung challenge sa Pilipinas. Kasi nga, di ba, may mga materials recovery facility tayo. No problem about that. Business kasi yan, no? So yun, ibig sabihin, take note, may mga issues na, syempre, yung leakage problem, pag dinadampo mo siya din dyan, yun, mga problema. So we have to review basically dislocations, etc. Now, ang point dito, ang challenge natin is active segregation. Yung too cumbersome kasi to, no? So, pag segregate ka, no? Di ba sa bahay nagsasegregate ka, segregate mo plastic, but then, lalagyan mo din sa plastic. Tapos, kasi imagine yung non-biodegradable, lalagyan mo sa plastic, pumunta rin doon. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng tinatawag na parang really, yung percentage of segregation is not yet fulfilled, no? So, sabi namin, there could be an innovation, no? Na parang meron talagang garbage bin technology na may segregation with plastic, systematic talaga. Ibig sabihin, issued by the government, meron ko talaga mga garbage bin segregation.
Kasi Professor, nabasa ko din doon sa ng Sweden, nung kanilang paraan, yung waste nila, yung mga basura nila doon para ma-incentivize o may incentive yung mga tao din, no? O kahit na yung mga building, yung mga tao, residential, may incentive sila na pag mas mabigat yung basura mo, parang meron ka incentive from the government.
And ang pinaka-point doon, yung segregation nga, ibig sabihin biodegradable, non-biodegradable, para may iwasan mo yung contamination, whatever, no? So yung pag-mix and mix, no? Now, sabi nga, yung segregation sa Pilipinas, we have to not really invent or maybe reinvent or some sort of innovation para yung ating recycling paradigm dito sa Pilipinas ay masystematize. Na ibig sabihin, yung source ng ng recycling mo, yung waste to energy, yung waste mo para sa waste to energy facility mo ay talagang optimize siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi na nanggagaling pa sa materials recovery facility, etc. So talagang, compress the time, no? Yung value chain yan, maging hindi siya maging cost center but maging value center ng mga bawat bahay because they have the appropriate technology that they can have that na connected na yun papunta sa waste to energy facility, no? Ganung pag-aaral yan, no? So, now may sinabi rin sila na there are containers which are AI already, no? Na self-segregation na nangyari. AI technology is now being used for the public. Yan. This is a little bit expensive kasi nga AI na yan, yung using artificial intelligence, no? Alam mo mga AI. Basically, the whole point is that they're able to analyze, no? Pag sinasegregate na, nakikita biodegradable, and all the data that they'll be producing will be there. So ito yung magandang innovation that we can of course, siyempre Pilipinas,
Mm-mm.
matitindi ang IT natin dito, etc.
Mm-mm.
No? So, how many computer schools do we have here in the country? Information technology schools. So ito, magandang problem na pag-usapan dito. And
Mm-mm.
eventually, makakonekto sa tinatawag natin garbage bin technology or garbage segregation technology. No?
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
basically, yung household waste natin, big problem talaga yan.
Mm-mm.
Garbage
Mm-mm.
collection, so we have to go into recycling system, design, it has to be sound for the families, and then basically may mga subsidies, etc. No?
Yes.
So for example, ang sinayad din namin dito sa Singapore, sa South Korea, no, nag-work na yan, no? May mga condominiums na talagang may certain level of collect na talaga yung by collection bin. No? Talagang ibig sabihin, ang pumupunta na talaga doon yung mga recyclables na pwedeng gamitin sa waste to energy facility. No? So yun.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
ang point nga dito, pwede mangyayari sa Pilipinas to in such a way that you really have to foresee the future. Ibig sabihin, ito ba yung scenario gusto natin mangyari?
Yes.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Kasi magkakaroon tayo ng foresight
Mm-mm.
Gagawa natin ng scenario na, okay, what are the options? So, pag-aaralan yan. So, in technology management, meron kami ginagawa mga technique na gano'n. From stage 1 to stage 10, ginagawa namin yan. Lahat ng variables sa pwedeng maka-apekto, lahat ng uncertainty. So, in the end, nag-project kami ng different kinds of scenarios, 3 to 4 scenarios, even 10 scenarios, para makita lang natin, let's say, paano ito ma-implement at paano ito makapunta from here to there. So parang gumagawa ka ng creative story dito, but you are basing yourself on an environmental scan based on data, based on trends. So, ibig sabihin, talaga may pinanggagalingan yung data mo, hindi lang ba sa panaginip.
Oh,
no?
yun na nga.
So, gano'n.
Yun na
Yes.
nga. At
So,
saka,
yun,
Professor,
yun,
napakarami natin ditong pwedeng i-harness, di ba? Na yung mga renewable energy o mga pwede natin magamit as renewable energy, di ba? So, ano ba yung mga kasi una, yung sa Ilocos, di ba, yung sa wind turbines nga, di ba? Oo. So sa mga sa mga water, mga solar, di ba? Paano wala ba tayong mga gano'n na mga factory? Oo.
We come to that. No? So, inano lang namin dito sa bandang Sentosa, no? Na talaga na link na yung waste to energy technology sa recyclables sila, no? So yun. So sinasabi nga nila rito by 20 to 2040 may power mix na, but ang base generation ng energy is around 6 to 7%. At least okay na rin yun. Napapakita mo na yung WTG
Yes.
ay nakaka-generate ng energy. No? Ibig sabihin, malinis ka na naayos mo yung kapaligiran mo, at may energy ka pa, may bonus ka na. No? So yun.
Okay, so doable yan talaga, no? Kung magkakaroon ng maayos na cooperation at participation din, 'di ba? Lahat tayo dito. Pwede natin ma-attain o pwede natin itong marating, 'di ba? Oo.
Siguro advice ko diyan yung mga textbooks sa DepEd yan, gumawa sila ng materials sa ganitong situation in such a way na para pag sa future natin, sa foresight natin, even the materials that the children are reading are actually na yung technology doon.
Yes.
Ito na yung future na pupunta natin. So, you are socially shaping the society for these kinds of technology. Kasi, take note, ang hirap i-cross ng technology sa society. You really have to work hard for that. No? Now,
okay.
Solar,
teka muna, Professor, bago yung mga iba pa nating mga renewable energy na yan, kasi ito isa sa mga pinag-uusapan ngayon yung tungkol sa nuclear plant. Actually, nung last time natin na pag-usapan yan, parang may reservation ka dyan, di ba? Pero this time, sabi mo, mukhang dapat na.
Ito yung tinatawag nating are we going beyond this wall? Which meron na tayong ginawang paradigm dati, long time ago. So, panahon ni late President Ferdinand Marcos talagang the dream was actually 12 nuclear power plants, no? So yun talaga. And then yung pinag-aralan namin sa TM281 namin, Rosatom went here, visited here. Of course, syempre isa lang yung yung nuclear power plant na hindi pa natuloy, etc. Of course, bayaran natin yun, etc. But the whole idea was 12 nuclear power plants. And if you look at the location of the nuclear power plant, it stand the test of time. Hindi naman ibig sabihin, hindi pa nag-operate pero wala namang walang crack, etc. I don't know what the situation is. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya natulad ng Fukushima. So ibig sabihin, meron akong window period na we missed that window period if we have operated that nuclear power plant. So, siyempre, ang point, delikado. Kaya nga pag-aaralan mo. During that time, sinet up mo yan, pag-aaralan mo yan. And all the things, you really have to, invest in studying, learning the technology. And actually, 12 na daw ang gagawin niya sa Pilipinas. That was the main purpose, no? Based on that study. But of course, if you can also have additional, well and good, and then you study again those 12 sites, that's very important. The point is, the point is, of course, it's a risky technology. Look what happened to Fukushima. Ibig sabihin, you look at what happened to sa Russia, etc. But the whole point there is that this is a boundary that you really have to take. No? Ibig sabihin, hindi man ito yung challenge sa iyo. Paano mo gagawin yung system na kung ganito mangyari,
Magiging safe.
Meron ka ng, yes, safe. So, talagang, meron talagang system yan, may government organization, tulong-tulong diyan para ma-operate at least one nuclear power plant. Kasi nga sabi nga natin, uranium, isang size ng ban, 25 years yan na pwede magbigay ng energy.
Oh.
So, ilagay mo doon, that's 25 years. And then you get another size uranium ban, kasi laki naman yan, 25 years. So just imagine, half of the isang generation ng tao na mabibigyan mo ng energy, kasi 50 to 100, half of yung age ng isang tao ay na ma-harness ang energy.
Oo. Pero gaano karami, Professor, yung maka-harness na energy? For example, sa isang nuclear plant?
Well, ang point mo, malakas talaga ito. So, malakas talaga yung nuclear power plant. Alam mo naman siguro na nahuli na tayo sa development ng mga technologies natin, ng ating manufacturing. Because some of these countries have already utilized the energy that was extracted from the nuclear power plant. Yung atom, pagsabog ng atom, and then basically it produces heat and eventually boils the container or the boiler and eventually runs the turbine. So, hindi naman siya rocket science. Ibig sabihin, the whole point lang is that it's the transformation of energy. Yun lang ang point.
Yun nga, pero yun nga, no, yung good side noon, yung mabibigyan tayo ng maganda nga, no, at malawak na elektrisidad. Pero yung parating reserbasyon ng mga tao, yung apprehension, ay yung sinasabi nilang safe ba tayo dyan? Safe, yung safety nga. Gaano tayo ka-safe?
Well, ngayon, as of now, siguro may mga bago ng technologies regarding mga maliliit na nuclear reactors. Siguro, pag-aralan yung safety niyan. Kasi talaga nahuli tayo no? Kung sana, you have to be a learning organization, you should be a learning country about nuclear technology. So, saan tayo maasa na pag-aaral? Siyempre sa mga foreign guys, di ba? Yung mga sila di ba? Nag-produce na itong nuclear reactor na ito. Nanggaling naman sa kanila yan. But in the end, we have guys also in the country. But siyempre, we have to create a massive academe and professional who will really be manning the whole energy system of the nuclear power plant. So, kailangan mo talaga ng ganung situation. Of course, that talagang makikinabang dito kasi imagine that pag magawa natin to, let's say maging successful tayo sa isa and then susunod sa isa, the Philippines will be ending its manufacturing paradigm. Ibig sabihin, handa na tayo pumasok sa makipag-compete and build their own products. And even,
pero, Professor, ito, kung halimbawa bang nabuksan natin yung ating nuclear plant nung panahon ni dating Pangulong Marcos Sr., sa tingin mo, nasaan na tayo ngayon?
Kaya nga, 12 nga yung foresight din 12 nga daw yung tatayo So just imagine that those 12 and the Philippines is archipelagic in nature. Of course, syempre risky, earthquakes, etc., whatever. No? But the whole point there is that if you have 12 there, just imagine the different regions around the Philippines who are now already considered to be tapos na tayo sa NIC. Well-developed country ka na. Nasa second or first world country ka na. So just imagine all those places in the Philippines would be like that. Kasi ang dami natin regions. So they can produce their products, manufacture their products, enhance agriculture with the technology that they're using. Ganun talaga Sabi ko nga sa Dubai, di ba? Ang Dubai, desierto yan. Pero ang ginawa nila, nilagyan talaga nila ng buhangin para lang magkaroon sila ng city, no? And tourism was their boost. No? Sa atin, syempre, meron pa ng agriculture, meron ka pang tourism, meron ka pang natural resources, and then meron ka pang manufacturing. I think that's already a big thing for us. No?
So,
for my point of view, no? Kasi power is a key. Power to produce something.
Totoo yun. At doon tayo, syempre, doon sa renewable, di ba? Doon sa mga,
I consider from my point of view, nuclear power as a semi-renewable energy. Kasi, as imagine 25 years, no? That's the whole point. Isang ban lang yan, uranium. Kasi imagine, papalitan mo lang ulit yung uranium. That's it. you can renew the whole, of course, maintain yung power plant.
Mm-mm.
So, yun,
Okay.
I think that's my point of view.
Oo. Okay. Naku,
Sana
yun nga.
nabigyan tayo ng opportunity. Yeah.
Oo, no, sayang kung napag-aralan natin at nabuksan, siguro iba na yung ating kalagayan ngayon, ano. Oo.
We
Okay.
should have,
Kasi sabi mo nga, Professor, wala naman tayong nakitang nangyaring hindi maganda after isarado, 'di ba? After i-close natin.
Nag-crumble ba yung Bataan Nuclear Power Plant na nagkalindon na pulbus pa or something? Ibig sabihin, isa lang yan. Ibig sabihin kung nag-crumble yan, pinag-aralan, bakit nag-crumble siya? Hindi naman siya nag-crumble. So basically, it was not operated, etc. So my whole point there is that, ang point that pag-aaralan natin talaga ang paradigm na yan. Kasi nga, alam mo naman, nuclear power has been used for good.
Yes.
Of course, in days of bad, alam mo naman yung Hiroshima,
Yes.
Nagasaki, those guys were there. The World War. No? But we are here to start again our lives to become, kasi at the end of the day, this is science, this is technology. It's hindi naman rocket science ang pag-operate ng power plant. Ang point doon, galing lang talaga yun sa source of energy. So, and that is considered to be one of the source of energy. No? So yun. And if we study that, yung complications, na mitigate natin yan. So, from my point of view, it's feasible, but of course, point doon is that sometimes, politics will be there, but I hope the politicians will be pushing a bill to understand better these nuclear power plants. A bill to understand. So,
okay. Nako. Professor, wala na tayong masyadong oras. Yeah. At alam ko may klase ka pa ng 9:30. Kaya maraming salamat sa oras mo.
Yung point ko na sa solar, ang solar energy, well, ang maganda ang nangyayari dyan, kaya lang, ang comment ko lang dyan is a little bit, ganito. We are entering the solar paradigm. Ang dami ng mga But the question is, take note, yung high maintenance, saan pa nanggagaling ang mga materials niyan? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, some of the materials are coming from China. Well, that's fine. Siyempre sila nakauna doon sa situation na yun. But wouldn't it be great if we will be also producing our own hardware? Lahat ng components na yan. So just imagine that kind of situation. Yung dami natin engineering school from north to south.
Tama. Oo.
Diba?
Marami tayong magagaling.
Pag-uusan nyo ng pansin.
Oo.
Gumawa ng teknolohiya.
Ayan.
Kasi mature na yan eh. So double point is that ipa-plug and play mo na lang yan.
Yes,
so,
oo.
that's my point of view. And then itong sabi pa nga namin, santambak na technology ang darating o magagamitin sa Pilipinas. You have electric vehicles, electric trains, IoT, and that's the whole point. From my point of view is that the Philippines have to be ready for technological paradigm, meaning that you have to maybe reverse engineer, pag-aralan mo yung teknolohiya, and go to research and development.
Yes, eventually mag-shift na tayo talaga dyan no?
Yes.